Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer C. Casabor. And for today's video, our discussion is all about community pillar, the fifth pillar of the Philippine criminal justice system. First, I will show to you the contents of our discussion: community, home, church, school, government, mass media, and other community agency. Question: So, why is community pillar as one of the pillar of the Philippine criminal justice system? Because it is considered as the base and the most important pillar, because without its cooperation and coordination with the other pillars, of course, the ends of justice will not be served. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, kaya kasama ang community pillar bilang haligi ng ating Philippine criminal justice system ay dahil kung wala ang community pillar, mahihirapan yung apat na pillar. We have the law enforcement, prosecution pillar, courts, and corrections pagdating doon sa pag-attain ng primary at secondary goal. Okay? So, bakit? Dahil wala nang makikipag-cooperate at makikipag-coordinate sa kanila. Okay? And the community pillar will also be the one to accept the re-entry of the criminals from the correction pillar after they serve their sentence, or even if they are being qualified with community-based treatment program. So, community pillar is the fifth pillar in the criminal justice system. This includes individuals, private groups, and public entities who, when performing or are involved in related criminal justice activities, becomes a part of the system. So, what are the sectors in the community that must be concerned with the administration of justice system? So, the sectors that are involved in the community pillars are the home or the family. We have the school or yung mga pamantasan. We have also church or religious sectors. We have also the government, the mass media, and the non-governmental agencies. So first, we will discuss the home or the family. Home is considered to be the cradle of human personality, for in it the child forms fundamental attitudes and habits that endure throughout his life. Okay? So why home is considered to be the cradle of human personality? Because the development of various emotions in a child is a part of his personality development. Okay? A loving relationship in a family and a child helps in developing the personality of a child is a warm and affectionate way. Okay? So, nagsisimula naman talaga yan sa pamilya. Okay? Yung paghuhubog ng ating mga kapamilya sa ating mga magulang, okay? Sila naman talaga yung kauna-unahan nating mga guro pagdating sa pakikisalamuhan natin sa ating mga kapwa or even doon sa ating mga ginagawa, okay? Or yung mga activities natin sa buhay. So, sila naman talaga ang nangunguna, okay? Kaya pagka hindi maganda ang pamilya, okay, nagkakaroon ng problema. Tama ba? Okay? Isa sa dahilan ay ang broken family. So, pag hindi buo ang pamilya, of course, hindi naaasikaso ng mabuti. Okay, ang mga anak, may pagkakataon talaga na napapabayaan yung mga bata. So with that, that will be one of the problems na bakit nga ba merong mga bata or merong mga tao na nai-involve sa mga illegal activities or even crimes or offenses. Number two, or rather, the home is said to be a good home for a child if the following conditions are present. Okay, letter A, the child is loved and wanted and knows it, of course. Dapat you need to make sure na talagang pinaparamdam mo sa mahal mo or sa mga anak mo na siya ay mahal mo. He is helped to grow up by not having too much or too little done for him. So, dapat, tinutulungan mo siyang lumaki ng mabuti at maayos. He is part of the family and he has fun with the family to which he belongs. His early mistakes are understood as a normal part of growing up, and he is corrected without being hurt, shamed, or confused. So, maganda na sa unang mga age pa lamang ng bata ay dapat alam niya yung mga mistakes niya. Okay? Na ang mga mistakes niya ay part talaga ng growing up yan, but it needs to be correct na hindi siya nasasaktan, hindi siya napapahiya, or hindi siya nako-confuse. Letter E, his growing skills like walking, talking, reading, and making things are enjoyed and respected. The family sticks together and the members help one another. And he is moderately and consistently disciplined. From infancy, limits are set for his behavior, and he is helped to take increasing responsibility for his own condition. So, napakalaking role ng ating mga magulang para gawin ang mga bagay-bagay na yan doon sa kanilang mga anak. So, dapat i-make sure ng ating mga magulang or ating mga guardian na yung bata ay hindi sumusobra sa kanyang mga limits. Okay? Na dapat sinusunod niya yung mga tama at maayos na gawain. And even ma-form yung proper na behavior na dapat para sa kanya. Okay? Next, we have the school or yung mga pamantasan. Okay? The school exercises authority over every child who is of school age. It has an excellent opportunity to influence his attitudes and behavior. Okay? School or yung pamantasan, yan din ang pangalawang bahay natin. Okay? Yung mga guro natin, sila ang ating mga pangalawang magulang. Okay? Kasi, you know what? Kung na-observe ninyo, okay, madalas yung pinaka-produktibo or yung pinaka-progressive na mga oras natin ay nasa paaralan. Okay? Uuwi lang tayo sa bahay para kumain ng hapunan, matutulog, tapos kinabukasan, gising ulit, kain, ligo, tapos school na naman. Okay? So, dahil mga ibang pamantasan, 'di ba? May mga ibang pamantasan na 6 na araw pa ngayong ginugugol ng mga estudyante sa school. Okay? Depende na 'yun sa mga school natin. So, karamihan ng ating oras sa buhay ay ginugugol natin sa paaralan. So, kaya yung mga panahon na wala tayo sa ating tahanan at nasa pamantasan tayo, yung mga guro natin ang gumagabay at tumatayong pangalawang magulang. Okay? At kung hindi po maging maayos ang pamamahala, Kaya nagiging dahilan din po yun. Kaya nagkakaroon ng problema ang ating komunidad. Kaya pag maganda ang ating mga pamantasan, okay ang guro, nakakatulong din yun para maging law-abiding citizen yung ating mga estudyante. That's why school also plays a vital role in our community. Kumbaga, di ba nga sabi natin sila yung ang mga guro ang tatayong pangalawang magulang. Karamihan nga, mas matagal talaga yung mga ginugugol nating time na ibinibigay sa paaralan natin, sa mga guro natin, compare sa ating tahanan or sa ating mga magulang. That's why, pag maganda ang pamantasan, maganda ang kanilang sistema, walang problema doon. Pero pagka hindi okay ang pamantasan, yung mga pamamahala nila, hindi okay ang mga guro, syempre that will be a problem to our community. Okay? Fourfold responsibilities. Letter A should plan an adequate school program that fits the needs of all school children and result in their wholesome growth and development. It should identify those children who show signs of being susceptible to delinquent patterns of behavior and take the proper preventive or remedial measure to ensure better adjustment. It should work closely with parents and neighborhood leaders to assist them in developing a better understanding of individual child and to help them remove neighborhood influence that are inimical to the child's welfare. It should cooperate with all other community agencies and organizations such as churches, social welfare and development, juvenile control units, and similar entities in a coordinated plan to meet the needs of the child in the most effective and constructive way. Okay, so mostly talaga, one of the full purposes or responsibilities of the school is to identify yung mga children na susceptible or mga vulnerable na maging delinquent nang sa ganon, on that part pa lang, makapaggawa na ng mga proper na preventive measures para po hindi po magtuloy yung ganon na delinquent behavior or mga delinquent patterns doon sa isang bata. Okay? 'Di ba? Isa pa ring tagahubog ang ating mga pamantasan, lalong-lalo na ang role ng ating mga guro. Next, we have the church or the religious sectors. The church of any denomination which points out to the faithful their relationship to God, their fellow men, and who by work and example leads to a live a moral life. Okay? So, pagka ang ating simbahan, okay, or sambahan, ang ating relihiyon ay kumbaga tinuturo ang tamang pakikisama sa ating kapwa, okay, or pagmamahal at pag-aaruga sa mga magulang, or ating sa mga kapwa, siyempre wala tayong poproblemahin dyan. Ngunit, pagka hindi naman po maganda ang tinuturo ng ating mga relihiyon, okay? Kaya lang kapag ang mga relihiyon ay kumbaga tinuturuan ng kanilang mga member na maging violente o gumawa ng mga di kanais-nais, syempre hindi po maganda yan. Pero I believe na wala naman po mga church siguro na ganun. Okay? The church should cooperate closely with the police, social worker, school authorities, correctional institutions, and other agencies dealing with problem children, delinquents or criminals. It should provide official representative to serve as qualified counselors in private and government agencies dealing with delinquent and criminals. It should present a united front in attacking the focuses that are detrimental to family life and general morality, and in promoting proper law enforcement, adequate regulation of commercial recreation, and the development of better recreational facilities. It should strive to give religion or more dignified and influential position in the program of correctional institutions. Next, we have also the mass media and radio broadcasting. Okay? These are the best instrument for information dissemination and the best source of knowledge for public. Okay, we all know that the mass media like TVs, radios, social media are the best instrument for information dissemination. Through this, public opinions are formed and it is where their influences lie. Mass media and radio programs should be constructively designed to influence the opinions, emotions, and behavior of people, particularly in his campaign for the restoration of peace and order. Itong mass media, okay, like TV, radio, newspaper, and yung pinaka-popular, okay, we have the social media, okay? Yan na yung mga Facebook, yung mga Twitter, yung Instagram, TikTok, or even YouTube. Okay? Yan yung mga popular sa ngayon. Okay? Nakakatulong yan sa ating justice system kung maayos yung mga content or yung mga ipinapalabas. Pero kung ang mga ipinapalabas ay hindi naman kaaya-aya, syempre, may problema na po dyan. Pwede po yan ma-adapt ng mga tao sa community. Okay? Most importantly, sa mga kabataan. Okay? Ngayon, na sobrang addict talaga sa mga social media, napakabilis ng pag-transfer ng mga information dyan. So, although it works in information dissemination, but then again, its advantages, sana ay hindi po yun yung mga ma-absorb ng mga tao sa community. Kasi pwede po yan na mas maka-trigger sa mga behavior ng tao. For example na lang, okay, diba sa mga mass media, sa mga TikTok, sa mga Facebook, diba uso yung mga medyo mga masiselan na bagay, kagaya ng mga pagpapakita ng mga suso, I mean the cleavage, or yung mga sexy na mga damit, or even, diba, sa social media, meron yung mga websites ng mga porn. Okay, of course, kung gano'n ang mga ipinapakita or mga ipinapahayag sa social media, then particularly, yung mga taong nakakapanood doon is natitrigger yung kanilang pagiging animalistic behavior, which could tend to commission of crime. Kaya bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng mga crimes ng rape, crimes ng mga acts of lasciviousness, okay? Kasi po dahil po yun sa mga nakikita nila sa social media. Okay? Bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng mga pagbabayolente, 'di ba? Social media din 'yan, yung mga pambubugbog sa asawa. Okay, sa mga anak, okay, napapanood nila sa social media. Okay? Kaya nga po dapat sundin po nila yung mga guidelines or yung mga rules in terms of social media. Kaya nga, di ba, bago sila magpalabas sa TV ng isang mga panood, di ba, meron silang parang tawag doon, ginagawang aware yung mga manonood natin, di ba? Ang susunod na paksa ay, di ba, meron yung SPG, sabi doon, droga, sexual, horror, yung mga ganun, di ba? So, dapat, maging aware tayo na dapat sundin po yung mga ganoon na klase ng pagbibigay ng advisory, okay, sa mga tao na manunood. Para po maging aware sila na kailangan ng parental guidance sa mga bata. Okay? So, be careful sa mga tao na nanonood or talagang gumagamit ng social media. Sana gamitin lang po ito sa mga tama na paraan at hindi po para mas matrigger yung mga animalistic behavior ninyo na which could be a reason bakit po yung mga tao ay maaari pong mag-commit ng crime. Next, our government. This is the duly constituted authority that enforces the laws of the land, and as such, it is most powerful institution. As far as control of the people is concerned, respect for the government is influenced by the respect of the public for the people running the government. When the people see that public officials and employees are the first ones to violate or refuse to obey, they lose respect for the government. Tama naman yun, di ba? Pagka kasi ang gobyerno natin, pagka nakita ng mga members ng ating community na yung mga mismong government officials pa, or yung mga public officials pa ang mismong nagvo-violate sa mga rules and regulations na yan, syempre, mawawalan tayo ng respect or yung trust sa ating government. Like, corrupt officials, okay? They are set as bad example for others to follow and create an atmosphere which is conducive to crime and disrespect for the law. Diba nga, sila na nga yung gumagawa ng batas, sila pa yung nagva-violate ng batas. Okay? Kaya that's why nawawalan tayo ng respeto sa gobyerno natin kasi nga they are the lawmakers but then they are also the law violators. Okay? These are the pattern of conduct and set by the government officials influences the conduct of the people in the community. Other community agencies, we have the barangay. Barangay is the smallest political unit. According to theory and factual observations, active community involvement or group participation can be best achieved through barangay and its members. Since it is a cohesive group of inhabitants, processing commitment and performing a well-defined and significant role which can be transformed into effective and harmonious action for the prevention and control of crime and delinquency. That's why barangay officials like barangay captains, barangay kagawads, and other barangay officials could be one of the role model para po dapat gayahin din sila ng mga tao sa kanilang mga nasasakupan. So that's why they need to show a good performance. Dapat ipakita nila yung mga tamang pagiging model para po gayahin din sila ng mga tao. The role of community in the reformation and rehabilitation of offenders. The community should form an association that would cordially welcome individuals from the prison walls and appraise them of their importance in society. Accepting the presence of an ex-prisoner in a free community will help him overcome his psychological hang-ups and make him realize that he is not apart from the society. His sense of responsibility to live a normal life will be developed, enabling him to adapt and adjust his ways of life in accordance with the norms of the society. So, one of the most important role of community para po sa pag-reform at pag-rehabilitate ng mga offenders natin is that yung community natin dapat mag-form po sila ng isang association na mag-a-accept dun sa mga taong galing sa loob ng kulungan. Okay, they need to instill in the mind of that offender na sila is still a part of the community and not apart from the community. The role of youth in nation building, ano naman po yung role ng mga kabataan? Okay? The youths are also contributing their share in the great task of nation building through civic involvement and active participation in meaningful activities like reforestation, food product, sanitation, beautification, adult education, information drives, cooperative projects, and other development programs. How about the role of local government unit? With regards to peace and order, local residents are the persons who are in better position to know and understand their problems. So within their immediate surroundings and environment, they can see, touch, and feel their local peace and order conditions every day and realize their effect as well as the urgency of solving them. Okay? That's why local government unit should cooperate with the members of the society to come up with a solution for the problems that they encountered in our community. In summary, the community at large, through appropriate legislative agencies, public and private educational institutions, parents or guardians, churches, religious organizations, civic associations, and others, develops and exacts conformity with acceptable moral and ethical values, creates the environment for development of civic-spirited citizens, and foster respect for and observance of the role of the law. In community component should also include government institutions that play a role in the CGS such as Bureau of Posts. Bureau of Posts din po yung mga nagde-deliver ng mga court notices. We have also the Commission of Immigration and Deportation, which may prevent the departure of suspects from the country. The Bureau of Telecommunications, which transmit communications by telephone, telegram, or radio. The government hospitals and medical centers like national psychopathic hospitals, which furnish experts who may enlighten the courts on issues involving medical or other sciences. Equate private institution and civic organizations should also be deemed part of the, since they may also have roles to play in our criminal justice system. Okay, so that's a very short discussion for the chapter 6 for introduction to Philippine criminal justice system. We have the community pillar as an informal pillar of our criminal justice system. So that's the end of our discussion. Thank you and please stay safe.